So I've had my salon for 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've had my vintage store for about 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the biggest challenge for me is like balancing like the different, different industries.
Mm-hmm.
Like what advice would you give me to like stay current in both of them?
Look, I think it's really about having the right staff as well. You know, the hairdressing industry, especially as you know, there's always hair shows and trade magazines and manufacturers that are always telling you new trends and tips and tricks and things like that. So it's a little bit easier to stay current, but you have to make the time to actually go and see what's going on.
Right.
The same thing with the fashion industry. The thing about those two industries, though, is although yes, one is vintage clothing and hair, there is a correlation because it's beauty.
Right.
It's fashion
Right.
and beauty all the way around. So it's all encompassing, which I think as long as you have the right people with you that are working for you, it is a little easier to stay
Absolutely.
on trend with that.
Absolutely. How do you balance everything? Like you have so many wonderful things happening. Like how do you sleep?
I don't sleep a lot, but
Okay.
that's me.
Right.
So I think there's a difference to me that I always know if I'm not sleeping and it's stress induced,
Mm-hmm.
that there's something I need to take care of, or I'm taking on too much and I've bitten off more than I can chew,
Okay.
or I'm not sleeping because I'm just high energy and I'm up
Okay.
a lot. But you have to take time for balance. I think the thing that people don't realize is I could work 24 hours a day like most people, and it's really hard to sometimes put the phone down, step away from the computer, turn it off. So it's a choice and a commitment that you have to make, and I try and do something for myself every day. And that can be a very small thing. So it doesn't mean hours out of my day. You know
Right.
what? Go and buy a cup of coffee. And instead of just buying it and running, sit down and actually
yeah.
drink it, or have a cup of tea, or look at something funny online. If whatever
Right.
you're into, just try and find, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes during the day, to do something that is pleasurable just for you, that doesn't mean anything about anyone else, and just regroup for a second.